Zandra picked up a leaf and twirled it between her fingers. "I've been thinking about getting in touch with some of the crypt witches, maybe asking for help. Tempest keeps saying she's overdue a visit, and they've encountered just about every weird situation going." My witch's relationship with her family was twisty. Her father had been under the influence of powerful magic when he'd met Adrian, and Zandra resulted from their troubled union. There'd been plenty of sticky situations when the family reconnected, and I was certain there were more to come. "They'd be happy to help you," I said. "Why don't you reach out to them? They could have advice about the ghoul situation." She lifted her shoulders. "I have no clue how to tell my dad his former girlfriend is a ghoul, and I don't want to look like a failure. I left Willow Tree Falls and set up home here partly to show them I was capable. They're so smothering." "They smothered because they cared, and they missed out on a lot of your childhood." "So did I," she muttered. I bit my tongue. She'd made the decision to use an age-up spell on herself, and she had good reasons for it, but we couldn't turn back time. Well, technically I could, so there was no use dwelling. "You do what you think best, and just so you know, you're not a failure. That would be impossible because you never give up trying. The only time a person truly fails is when they raise their hands and admit defeat, and I've never seen you do that with anything." She half smiled. "Some call that stubborn or stupid." "Then they know squat. Reach out for help if you need it." Zandra raked her fingers through my fur, and I purred my appreciation. "We'll figure all this out. And I know you thought you were doing the right thing by keeping information from me, but I wish you hadn't. I feel like you don't trust me." "I'm sorry about that, too. And I do trust you. I know we're a team." "Then let's act like one, shall we?" I was leaning in for more pets when a branch snapped. My fur puffed up and I whirled around, my magic sparking. "The creature's back." I raced off, ignoring Zandra's protests. I'd teach this monster a lesson. It hurt my witch, and that was unacceptable. I had a streak of benevolence in me when I chose to use it, but not when it came to anyone harming Zandra. I lasered in on the shuffling sounds close by. The creature must have come back to see if Zandra was still alive. Perhaps it wanted to eat her. I growled low in my chest at the thought of anyone damaging her. As a high branch was pushed back and a shape revealed itself, I unfurled my ancient power, leaped into the air, latched onto a well-muscled arm, and shredded.